What are parents to do? What is a parent to do these days when they have so many concerns? I mean, dating back to the pandemic and some of the actions that were taken to keep kids out of school when science kind of told us that that wasn't really necessary, and all the negative impacts on kids from that. And then you have all these stories around policies. I mean, in Washington state, it is statewide policy for parents to be kept in the dark about some of the things that's going on at school around gender identity, around healthcare, etc. So anyway, I was not shocked, let's just say it that way, to see this article from the Washington Policy Center, which is a think tank, but it's just an article looking at data, that says a new report from the State Board of Education reveals private school enrollment is up. The headline is Parents Flee Controversial Public Schools. Private school enrollment jumps by 25% in Washington state. 25%. Think about how significant that is. It says new data reported by the State Board of Education reveals that private school enrollment in Washington state has jumped by 25% in 3 years. In 2019 to 2020, total K-12 private school enrollment was 65,000 roughly. In 2022-2023, that rose to 81,000. An increase of 25%. The number of homeschooled students, meanwhile, has also grown from about 21,000 to nearly 30,000, an increase of 43%. So you got a 43% increase in homeschooling, a 25% increase in private education. Not a surprise to me that if you're a parent and you're looking to flee public education, that homeschooling numbers might be growing at a faster rate because not everybody can afford private school, frankly. But the fact that you can have those, and again, that's not debatable. That's not debatable, and those numbers are too significant to ignore. If we're talking about 5%, 3%, even 10%, you might be able to dismiss that as, and contribute it to other factors. But for the state not to realize that this is a crisis, this is, well, for them, I mean, probably not for the parents. This is a blessing for any parents that are able to homeschool their kids or afford a private education. But for the schools in our state, so proud of our education system. Well, why do you think so many parents are taking their kids out of it? Could it be because of stories like the one that we've been talking about with the Olympia School District? Could it be because of stories like the ones we've talked about where you've got kids who are in 4th and 5th grade being taught bizarre sex ed lessons from Planned Parenthood? Could it be, I was looking at the report card today for our school districts in Washington state, across all school districts, English language learning, maybe I need some English language learning, standards, only 50% of students across our public education system met ELA standards. Only 37% meet math standards. Only 42% meet science standards. Could it be that you're actually not doing a very good job? That you're focusing on things that you ought not to be focusing on? And that when you've got 37% of your kids meeting math standards, that maybe you should put more effort into that? 42% meeting science standards, maybe you should put more effort into that. And you have parents, common sense parents, who actually care and actually want their kids to get a quality education, who are saying, look, they clearly don't care about that, so I've got to homeschool my child, or I've got to spend the money to send my child to a private school. I mean, this has to be a wake-up call, and if not, I don't even know what to say.